Have you ever asked this question to yourself, Maiji? कि जब एक छोटा बच्चा होता है, like वो एक्चुअल में लैंग्वेज सीखता कैसे है? Like he's not consciously learning, but जब he's like somewhere like fucking 2 years old, 3 years old, he's saying, "Hey, Dad, how are you doing?" Ah, Dad'd be like, "Oh," like if he was born in somewhere in England, somewhere in London, or somewhere in fucking Scotland, or somewhere in England, London, Scotland. I hope they're cities. Fuck, who cares? So if it was bus, if like he's somewhere, if he's born somewhere in Spain, like ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? If he was born somewhere in Punjab, "Kia papa ji?" Like, so if he was born somewhere in India, like sorry, Punjab is India, right? So if he was born somewhere in Delhi, "Hi papa," still hi na, "Hello papa." If he was born somewhere like at a very recent time, I think he would say hi papa, right? Hi papa. What is the actual Hindi term here? Like Papa ji namaskar. Papa still like Papa, like PAP, Papa is the right term? Like what should be like what is the exact term here, man? Well, anyways, it could be anything, right? What I want to say is that, my brother, if you have a friend and those friends doesn't want to change their life, he calls you, "Hey man, where are you? Let's just go for a drive." "बाबा यार कहाँ है तू? आज हम ड्राइव पे चलते हैं, restaurant. Let's just go and just approach some new chicks, man. I'm horny. I just want to, have sex, and I want to hold, and I would just want to do it, man. My dick is so hard since 4 hour, and I haven't fucked some beautiful girls, and I'm thinking to, buy some hoes. So yeah. Anyways, let's go. Are you coming? Are you coming?" And most probably, he might say, "Yeah, of course. Why not, man? I'm coming. Just give me a second. Yeah, where is your car? You said, yeah, I'm coming. On way, my G." You understand it, man? And then there is another friend, another group somewhere where it could be. Let's just say somewhere in Dubai. Let's say that, right? Same like same age guys and asking, "Hey, Baba, कहाँ पे हो आप?" Who is asking, "मैं तो बाबा घर पे हूँ." He's saying, "I just got a new idea, man. This thing that I've been thinking since yesterday, it's the next big shit. I've been working on it. I want you here, man. And it's the next $1 billion, thing that I'm working on." And he said, "Yeah, I'm coming, man. What's up?" So what I'm trying to say here, I'm trying to make a point, my brother. The point is this, कि यार, subconscious mind. जब एक बच्चा किसी भी घर में पैदा होता है, तो वो कॉन्शियसली चीज़ें लर्न नहीं कर रहा, वो सबकॉन्शियसली उसका जो बैक एंड पे सॉफ्टवेयर है ना, वो इन्फॉर्मेशन रिसीव कर रहा है, और उसके हिसाब से वो जो सबकॉन्शियस है, वो कॉन्शियसली डिसीजन बनाता है। अगर वो बोलता है कि पापा जी की हाल है, तो इट वाज़ सबकॉन्शियस, एट अ वेरी early time, he was just getting the information, and now consciously he said, "Papa ji ki haal hai tuada? Ab tusi theek ho?" Right? So he consciously said it, and Papa like, "Oh, putter tu bol lag gaya." And like, "Hey dad, how you doing? Son, you speaking?" I'm so fuck. Like, come on, man. So it's just the subconscious. So जब एक तेरा दोस्त है मेरे भाई, who just like जो बियॉन्ड नहीं चाहता है अपनी लाइफ में ना, ही जस्ट थिंकिंग, लाइक ही इज थिंकिंग इन दिस वे, राइट? बहुत से लोग सोचते हैं इंसानों के प्रति भी, लाइक उनकी उनकी क्या बोलते हैं बाबा, उनकी 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 बातों में ना, उनकी बातें प्रिडिक्टेबल हैं। Like, Baba, I'm wearing this shit. What do you think? What do you think about this? Like, I'm wearing, so the world are going to be impressed. Still, he's thinking in a way कि Baba log, log. Baba, I want to speak like this. क्या पता है लोगों को अच्छा लगे, right? Like, I want to fit in. Log, इंसान. But अगर जो इंसान लोगों के प्रति भी सोचता है, वो बहुत चीज़ों से ब्लाइंड होता है ब्रो। You do understand it there, like, once I was driving with one of my friend. Like, come on, he's such a great guy. And I was driving, I was kind of bored, and he said one thing, yeah. He just said one thing, very, very fucking good thing. He said कि बाबा यार, जिस हिसाब का तू इंसान है ना यार, उस हिसाब के लोग नहीं है यहाँ, जहाँ पे अभी like when I was somewhere. So he said like कि यहाँ नहीं है यार, तेरे जैसे लोग. तो तू ना अकेला फील करता है. At that very moment, I was like, wow, man. And yeah, it was like the same. What I'm trying to make a point here is, my brother, कि यार, there are some people जो सिर्फ लोगों के प्रति भी सोचते हैं कि बाबा यार, लोग क्या कहेंगे अगर तू ये करेगा, तो यार वो क्या कहेंगे, यार बाबा उसकी बात पता है वो क्या बोल रही थी, यार वो बाबा क्या बोल रहा था. They like when they talk, it's about human A B C D. It's just about human, like, like कभी इस बंदे की बात, कभी उसकी, कभी उसकी, कभी उसकी. So this is very linear, like this is like very 2D. Like, are we not talking about the universe? Are we not talking about that is something beyond? Like, we're not fucking talking about humans anymore. We're talking about something that is beyond, like how to control human. Like, समझ रहे क्या, how to control human, how to build something that is absolutely new to this humanity. सो जब तू उन जैसे लोंडू में बैठता है, उन दोस्तों में बैठता है, तो तू वो बनता है भाई. तेरा सबकॉन्शियस माइंड ना वो इन्फॉर्मेशन रिसीव कर रहा है, फिर तेरा कॉन्शियस क्यूरियस हो जाता है. ओके. जब तेरा, अगर तू नॉर्मल बंदू के साथ बैठ रहा है, एवरेज बंदू के साथ, जिनकी लाइफ में क्या है कि गुरु, दे जस्ट वांट स्टेबिलिटी, दे वांट टू बी फिट इन, दे वांट टू स्पीक इन अ वे सो दिस वर्ल्ड would let them be part of this circus. But those who actually go beyond, they are the one who build things, man. They are the one who build things. Like ये बाबा यार, don't you fucking think phone यार, किसने बनाया है? इंसान. अगर वो भी तो बातें कर सकता था, bro, I'm fucking horny, man. Let's just pick some girls and, let's just go on a bar, let's just go to club, let's just pick and just like start dating, man. I'm tired being lonely. Fuck, man. If you're lonely, what's you're not even understanding why you are lonely. What exactly lonely mean? It means there is something deeper inside you that wants to speak, जो तुझसे बातें करना चाहता है गुरु, कि like जो तू कर रहा है ना बाबू, वो सही नहीं है. कभी-कभी लोगों में बैठ के भी तू अकेला होता है ना, उसकी वजह ये है कि वो लोग सही नहीं है ब्रो. दे हैव फक्ड अप एनर्जी, मैन. वो जो उनकी एनर्जी है, वो ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है. वो जब तू वो एनर्जी ऑब्जर्व करता है, तेरा माइंडसेट, तेरी बॉडी उसी हिसाब से रिएक्ट करती है, और तू भी वैसा ही बन जाता है कुछ समय बाद. यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट दैट यू कैन स्पीक टू समबडी हु इज फकिंग trying to make a time machine because you have a friend who is just talking about A girl, B girl, C girl are talking about this guy, he bought this car, but they're not talking about building a fucking company that, a cars that can dig and make their own tunnel, a car that can fly to another fucking universe. We can surpass the speed of light. Like how to do the teleporting. Why when we when we look at the fucking atoms at the at the quantum scales, why the electrons is some kind of like when we move, like there's some observable effect. Like when you look at the electron, at that very moment, electron is there, but this time you stop looking at it, it's goes somewhere else. So I think this is something what I'm saying. So like when I could be wrong, I might have said it as in a very different way maybe, but the point is ki mere bhai, when you go beyond, when you just don't think in a fashion of humans, like bro, when you look beyond and when you see this world with a bigger vision. For example, you're living on the fucking planet earth right now, and we have fucking billion of galaxies. Let's just start this, billions of galaxies. Or in billions of galaxies mein mere bhai, there are fucking trillions of solar systems, man. एंड डू यू फकिंग बिलीव यू आर, तू एक मिल्की वे गैलेक्सी के अंदर एक सोलर सिस्टम है मेरे भाई, और उसमें तू अर्थ में है भाई, और उसमें ये व्हेन यू लाइक ज़ूम ज़ूम ज़ूम, और एक ह्यूमंस, वी आर ह्यूमंस, एंड देन यू स्पीक अबाउट दिस. बट व्हाट इफ यू थिंक बियॉन्ड? What if you want control? Why do you think there are people who are at the power, man? Why they want to rule. Like, what the fuck, man? They're not thinking in terms of human. They're thinking about something beyond. And that feeling is so essential to them. It's so fucking important that they don't give a fuck. They become absolute power hunger. Why do you think there are some people who just enjoy on a fucking, laptop and locked in and they're just enjoying it? Because they are fucking liking this feeling. They have found कि भाई यही हमारी actual वाली energy है. I just want to have sex with this my energy and I'm enjoying it. एंड देन देयर आर सम गाय जो हजार दोस्तों के बीच में है और तब भी वो तन्हा फील कर रहा है इसका मतलब भाई जो तू है it's just like negative positive it's just not attracting, man. It's negative positive, sorry, it's negative, it's like fuck, what is it, man? Whatever the fuck it is, it's just like your energy is not matching with this energy. So that is the only fucking reason you feeling tanha. So make sure, my brother, have right people around you. I beg you, अगर तू अपनी लाइफ में कुछ एब्सोल्यूट गैंगस्टर करना चाहता है जिससे तुझे लगे कि तेरे एंसेस्टर ने सही चीज़ के लिए लड़ा, सही चीज़ के लिए ब्लड लाइन अलाइव रखी और उसकी वजह से आज तू जिंदा है, तू मेरे भाई अपने दोस्तों को बदल दे. लाइक यू नीड पीपल हु एक्चुअली लाइक यार दोस्त वो होते हैं ना यार जहाँ की जब घंटे भी मिनट हो जाएं तो फिर भाई वो होता है दोस्त यार. अलाइंड विजन अलाइंड है. मैं उसको समझ पा रहा हूँ, मैं उसकी शांति भी समझ पा रहा हूँ. So I think that what we truly call, like a real friendship, man. What you are trying to do is just like filling the fucking boredom, man. और boredom fill करते करते मेरे भाई तू 30 का कब पहुंच जाएगा और उसके बाद लाइफ का ऐसा like whoa, like you just get a fucking reflection that your father is old, your mother is old, and all of a sudden you're fucking nowhere, man. And all those fucking guys, tu janta tha school or colleges ke din mein aaj, they are somewhere else, man. Some guys in fucking America. Oh my G, he's fucking building his own AI, my G. Fuck, there is some guy who's a billionaire from the, like Dubai. All those guys are fucking doing it now. तुझे लगता है कि भाई मैं जिन लोगों के साथ था वो भी ऐसे ही हैं. And now you're just trying to copying. Oh, in the end, भाई हमने सबों ने मरना ही है. But the fact is you're alive, man. You're alive as a man. You fucking need to understand that you have arms, you have heart, you have a brain, you have eyes to look, and you had a food to eat. And why the fuck you are somewhere in your 30s and still struggling and trying to make a cope here that, oh, in the end, we all gonna die. That is a coping, my G. You need to understand, अगर अभी 30 की उम्र में still you have a time to change your friends, मेरे भाई. Friends are something, that is very important in your life, like absolutely important. और दोस्त वही चुनना जिससे तेरा विजन अलाइन हो, जिनके पास पॉजिटिव एनर्जी हो. भाई तेरे को रियलाइज करें भाई तू है कौन यार. लाइक कि बाबा लाइक मैन, never forget who the fuck you are. और जब ऐसे दोस्त मिले ना ब्रो, दैट्स इट, वही दोस्त होते हैं फिर. और जो दोस्त हमेशा तेरे को टेस्ट ही करते रहे, जो बोलें कि बाबा यार व्हाट यू ट्राइंग टू डू इट नाउ, ही वुड नेवर वर्क एंड एवरीथिंग, आई डोंट थिंक दे आर फ्रेंड्स. लाइक इफ यू गोना explain your shit to them, it means like there's an energy that is fucking leaking in a argue, in a like what do you call, in a conversation that is not even important. Like fuck, why I'm trying to explaining this fucking guy that bro what I'm trying to do is actually significantly important and it's gonna work. Why? The first thing is, if he was my true friend, he should have believed in me in a way that, bro, I believe you what the fuck you are saying. I know it's gonna work, but be very careful. But there are some guys who just, who's just too negative. Their energy is absolutely crippling, and somehow you start questioning yourself. कि यार क्या पता यार ये भाई सही है. और जब वो क्वेश्चन तेरे माइंड में आ जाए ना, then there is a seed that literally start to grow, and that seed eventually become powerful. और जब वो चीज़ powerful बनती है ना मेरे भाई, boom, who are you now? A guy who had a dream. A guy who's fucking old now. जो अपने बाप से बातें नहीं कर सकता मेरे भाई. माँ के हाथों से अभी भी खाना खा सकता है, but tomorrow when your mother need extra fucking some medical treatment from the high-end hospital, then you won't have the money, man. This is fucking, don't you think भाई यार इससे ज़्यादा दर्द हो यार, जब जब माँ तेरी को एक हाई एंड ट्रीटमेंट चाहिए ना यार, मतलब लाइन में नहीं लगना यार. एटलीस्ट इस चीज़ के लिए कर यार कि भाई यार My mother need the best treatment and there is a fucking doctor who can treat her, यार. उसके लिए एक ही चीज़ चाहिए बस पैसा. Come on, man. अगर तुझे लगता है कि यार I want to be something and there is not enough motivation, but there should be a motivation that your mother is fucking getting old. Just look at your mother, man. Just look at your mother and she's taking the pills and maybe tomorrow you get sick or maybe something horrible happens. Maybe you lose your house here. Maybe there's a war. War हो जाए भाई इंडिया पाकिस्तान की. Wherever the fuck you are, man. Maybe there is a World War III. तो मतलब क्या यार? So you need to understand, man, your time is very important. You need to fucking you need right friends. And if you don't have a right people right now, just cut them off, stay locked in your place. And eventually, once you're growing towards where you want to land, eventually there would be right people who would come to you. But there are people जिनको तुझे explain करना पड़े, जिनके बारे में तेरा instinct और gut हमेशा तेरे को बोल रहा है कि गुरु यार ये बंदा सही नहीं है यार. जिनके बीच में तू अगर वो सारी चीजें पे भी कर रहे हो और तब भी तू तनहा फील कर रहा है तो ब्रो वो तेरे लिए नहीं है बाबा. तेरी बॉडी है ना वो भी बात करती है ब्रो और तेरा गट बोल रहा है गुरु ये बंदे तेरे लिए नहीं है. So fucking focus on that and focus on your true calling. You don't need fucking fake friends. You need true friends. A friends who see what you see, man. Who understand when you're not speaking, but he's already, yeah, I got it. And who's so sporty, man, who has the positive energy, who makes you feel important, who makes you remind also कि भाई तू है कौन यार. अगर तेरी जिंदगी में ऐसा दोस्त नहीं है तो मेरे भाई तू अपनी जिंदगी को as a joke ले रहा है. And tomorrow when you would be old, you would be old. और फिर तू अगर उस दिन रिग्रेट किया ना कि यार वो दोस्त अच्छे नहीं थे यार, मेरा सिस्टम अच्छा नहीं था, फायदा नहीं है ब्रो. When you might be gonna be fucking 40 years old, what exactly you gonna fucking do, man? Maybe you're 50 and you are now have a regret about the people. Oh fuck, man, this was this. But in the end, you're fucking 50 years old, man. What exactly you're expecting? You're not gonna be ending up some billionaire shit. You're not some KFC guy. A lot of things as we already have it. So what are you going to do? At least like if you're getting the regret at this 20 years old or at 30, man, you still have a time to actually make those fucker realize that what you exactly are capable of. So if you have that seed of negative, you must shut it down and bury it. You need a seed of belief that you are powerful and you fucking deserve everything, whatever this world has to offer. You don't have to cop that in the end. We all have to die. But the fact is you're alive at this very moment. But if your heart say, oh, bhai, and mein to sab mar jayenge. Let me just give you a heart attack. Goodbye. Who gives a fuck, man? You need to understand that you're going to be dead at some point of your life. But let's talk about it then. Right now you're alive. There are guys who are fucking driving port. There are guys who are flying in, private jets. You need a dream. You need people who are just doing something extraordinary. Because when you're around, when you are around those people who are having the big vision, you eventually the next one. When you're around the people who just want to fuck the next bitch, you are the next one. When you are around the guys who are doing the drugs, you are the next one. So it's all about what you're receiving from the environment, and eventually you become that. Because we are evolving in this way. So you need to understand the energy. You need to understand your subconscious mind, and you are that kid. You are that kid, 2 years old. Hi, dad. So it was not your conscious mind, it was your energy, subconscious, everything. So you are the same kid who was 2 years old, and you're the same kid who is 20 years old now. And that is what I want to say, my G. True friends, no fucking fake friends. They might gonna say, ooh, 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 who gives a fuck? There's no time for them. There's only time for your life, for your true compass. And like fuck, man, just love your mother, give everything to whatever you want, and right energy, stay locked in. Don't go outside if something is bothering you. You think there's a lot of people who just, like having crippled mindset. I don't want to explain. Make a way to leave your fucking house, some move to another city. Just make a way. Or if you have a place, if you have a one room, stay lock in, find, make a plan, and just do something extraordinary. You must move. You must be in emotion. Thank you. Take care, my G. Fuck, that was crazy.